Welcome everybody to this episode of Daddy Dutch Barbecue. A little collaboration going on, hashtag cooking for smiles. This is a collaboration, a tribute for our friend Robert Lewis Jr., better known as Big Lew BBQ. Unfortunately, Lou's had a very tough year. Being in Lake Charles, Louisiana, not only getting beat up by hurricanes and tropical storms, unfortunately, he has lost his lovely wife. So Big Lew, a bunch of us want to get together, do this video for you, for your kids, and in loving memory of your wife. This is one of my favorite recipes Big Lew did with marinated spicy mushrooms. I guarantee you this is not going to be near as exciting and entertaining as Big Lew's, but buddy, this one's for you, brother. God bless. All right, what we're working with today, gang, we have a pound of mushrooms, which will be washed and the stems cut off. We have 2 medium yellow onions. For our marinade, we are going to use 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of what says here sauce, your favorite hot sauce. I know Big Lew used Tabasco. I'm going to use a Mongolian fire oil. And we are also going to use a teaspoon of Uncle Steve Shake, the spicier. So let's get mushrooms cleaned up, onions chopped up. We'll bring you back. We're going to make the marinade. Let all this sit in there for a couple hours. We're going to take it outside. I'm going to cook it in this veggie pan on my Weber kettle, indirect. And we're going to have a nice treat later. I want to clarify a couple things. First, with the marinade, I told you 2 teaspoons soy, Worcester. That is for a half pound, and like I said, I'm doing a full pound. I'm also doing the white Monterey mushrooms, not the baby bellas that Big Lew did. So with the Monterey mushrooms, the stems are much softer, so you don't have to trim them. My 2 onions, we're just gonna cut each half into thirds, like such. And we're going to break them apart a little bit, put them in the bag here. We're going to pour in our marinade and put it in the fridge up to 2 hours. You know, as long as you want. I won't go too long, but I wouldn't recommend doing it overnight or anything like that. So in goes our marinade. All right. We're going to fold up our bag as best we can, getting all the air out. And whoo, the onions are strong, let me tell you. All right. We're gonna mix this around a little bit, which is gonna help break up them onions. Gonna lay them flat in 1 hour. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna flip this over in the fridge. We're gonna put them in the pan, and we'll bring you back when the kettle is ready to rock. All right, we're out at the kettle. Coals are coming up to temp, starting to ash over. I am cooking on my Weber kettle instead of the old smoky like Big Lew did. Reason being, my old smoky that I was gifted got abused in a pop-up thunderstorm last year. So is unfortunate. I do not have it anymore, but the kettle will do the same job. So right over here is where we're going to get our mushrooms on. We're going to get them put in a pan, drained of the excess marinade. I'll show you that. When we come back, Cole should be ready to go. It's time for some spicy mushrooms. All right, here's what we have. We have our bag of marinated mushrooms and onions out of the fridge. Now, if you remember back last video, or a couple videos ago, I told you how barbecue cooks can be lazy. It's a fact. It's not so much lazy as it is ease of cleanup. We're going to be cooking in this basket, which, before we go much farther, I'm going to spray down with a little bit of cooking spray. But I made a foil boat underneath. So when everything drains off, ease of cleanup. Our Pam cooking spray, light coat, just to help ensure nothing sticks. Let's get our beautiful mushrooms and onions in there. You get rid of that bag. Let's spread them out nice and easy. There we go. We're going to let them drain a little bit. And we're going to take these out to the kettle and get them on. And I'll show you that in a second. All right, here we are back out on the grill. You can see we have our mushrooms on. Let's go ahead and get the lid on. With the vent obviously facing us, wide open. We're going to come back and start checking these in about 30 minutes. All right, kettle's running right at 300 degrees. Let's get rid of this lid. Ooh, look at the color there. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. We're just going to rotate this 180 degrees. Make sure nothing's sticking. Gonna come back another 15 minutes and give you a taste test. Everybody, here it is. As Big Lew calls them, spicy mushroom explosions. I am gonna try one of these along with a chunk of onion together. Let's see how we did. Definitely a nice spice on that. I love this recipe. I'm going to use it again. Thank you, Big Lew. Big Lew, with all these videos, I hope it helps you with your healing process. I hope you know from all of us, this comes from the heart and that we love you. So, until next time, see you kids.